Hello, hi everyone. This is the second video of Cloud Crafters. In this video, we're going to explore the EC2 instance, one of the services of AWS. EC2 instance is a basically virtual machine in the cloud. So that EC2 instance, we are going to download a Docker. In that Docker, we are going to install run one of the containers, uh, and we'll access through the internet public IP address. So let's start. This is my AWS console. So here you can see otherwise if you are starting first time then you can search here EC2 instance virtual server in the cloud. So I'll open this one. So this is the main this first home page for EC2 instance. When you come into the dashboard, it will show the instance here. Click on this, remove this tag. So I already created one EC2 instance in this account, AWS account. So I'll show you from starting how to create EC2 instance, your first EC2 instance. So click on here launch EC2 instance. Give your EC2 instance name, test EC2. After that, you need to select which image you need to install in your virtual machine. So there is a by default Amazon Linux uh, image will be selected. If you want to use any another images, you can select from here. There are also options available like Mac OS, Ubuntu. So I'll be using Amazon Linux only. And make sure you are, if you are learning purpose, you are creating your EC2 instance, it should be in the pre-tier only. Okay, I'm going to select this pre-tier only. Yeah. So one of the mostly asked questions in interview, if your interviewer ask what are the types available in EC2 instance AWS. So there are number of types available in EC2 instance. The mainly by default selected and pre-tier one is T2.micro. Based on this type, your EC2 instance configuration will be decided. So what we are getting in this EC2 instance, T2.micro, 1 CPU, 1 GB memory, and 8 GB something uh, is allocated as your storage. Hope you understood this. You can read and create things. Then you need to create your own key pair. This is used for doing your SSH from your local machine to the remote machine, means remote virtual machine. So there is already one test key I created as a key pair. So I'll show you how to create a key pair now. Click on create key pair here. Click on create key pair. So give the name test new. Test new I'll give. And there is a two types available here. One is .pem and .ppk. .pem is used for open SSH, means you are using Linux machine as your local machine or Mac OS as your local machine. This will be useful because you can download open SSH on your Linux machine and Mac OS. Otherwise, you are using Windows, then you can install. There is one Putty application. You can install that application, and through that you can access your cloud EC2 instance. So I'll create this one only because my machine is Mac OS, so I can install OpenSSH on my machine. So I can directly do SSH using Pempile. So I'll create. So this is the main process you need to understand. It will ask you to save your key in your local system. You need to make sure where you are storing, because this one is an important thing to do SSH for your remote. Otherwise, there will be another option. You can do direct connect. I will show in coming this thing. So I'll save this. Yeah. Network. This is a by default VPC, virtual private cloud. Subnet will be not selected now. You can create number of subnet here. Uh, Security groups. Security groups. I will go for that. I'll explain how to create security groups on for this EC2 instance. So this one is the main important thing. Allow SSH topic from. So okay. If in some kind of scenarios, there will be restrictions. You will do SSH from only the mentioned device. Means there is only one local device that from there only you can do SSH. So in my case, there is not that security required. So I'll use anywhere only. Means any machine I can do SSH. From my machine also, if I have PEM key, then I can do SSH to the my remote cloud. Otherwise, using my friend's laptop and this PEM key, I can do SSH. Yeah, as previously I mentioned, there is a by default 8 GB will get as a this storage. I think no need to go in the advanced details. This is enough for creating simple EC2 instance. I'll do launch. Okay. Okay. This one is created now. This is one is a previously created. It's showing as a stop. So we'll wait for uh, initializing. Initializing the EC2 instance. So previously we sent that security group. No, I'll show the security groups things now. This one is a security group. There are the inbound roles and outbound roles. Inbound roles means from outside of your EC2 instance, what are the these things you are allowing? Things means it's already mentioned here. Using your local machine, you can do only SSH. Means from outside to EC2 instance. This one is the internet access thing. What is outbound rules? Outbound rules is already selected as all. Means using your EC2 instance, you can use any other internet service. Means in your EC2 instance, if you type ping google.com, then you can access that easily. So that is the purpose of outbound rules. Means from your EC2 instance to outside world, and inbound rules outside world to your EC2 instance. So hope you understood what I explained. Otherwise, go and check in ChatGPT. You'll more clarity you'll get. So once we deploy our application, we'll come and edit inbound rules. So let's check whether our EC2 instance is created or not. Okay. 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 It's created, I think. So I'll show you to how to connect direct using direct connect. Direct connect means here there is one option connect. You can use this to connect from browser. EC2 instance connect. Okay, to connect. Yeah, you are successfully able to access your EC2 instance now. Now I'll show how to do SSH from your local machine to remote machine. This is the one of the important part we'll going to learn here. Yeah, I opened my terminal. So previously, as you've seen, I saved my this PEM key in desktop. What I saved? Okay, check. Let's check. Actually, I also test new dot pem. Test new pem. Okay. It's here. I saved in desktop and it's here. I did ls, so I am able to say that test.pm. So for this PEM key, you need to provide the access for read user read permission. So I'll do that first. Chmod 400 test new. Yeah. Okay, sorry, just command mismatch. Okay, you can check now. Yeah, LSL I think. Yeah. Here is our file. There are a number of files here. Yes, this one. As you can see, there is a R user. Previously, I typed chmod 4. So I'll explain that command first. Chmod means permission we are giving for this first number, whatever you are mentioning. This one is a user permission. Second one is a group permission. Third one is the other permission. So make sure you are providing only read access to the user. As previously I shown you when I did LSL here in this line. We are only provided the read access to the user. Okay. Okay, I'll do SSH now. SSH, SSH I means input. Then you need to provide your this PEM key name. Then you need to mention your username, that remote username. As you can see here, remote username is the EC2 instance as a by default. Yes, yes. EC2 means your EC2 instance name, username. Actually, basically, the by default EC2 instance username will be the EC2 instance hyphen user only. So after that, you need to mention your public IP address. How you will get your public IP address? So here is your public IP address. I'll copy this and I'll paste here. Yeah, means I'm able to successfully connect to my EC2 instance. It's just asking for me the security purposes. Yes or no. So I'll type yes. Yeah, I'm able to access successfully EC2 instance using SSH. You can see here EC2 user public IP address, and you can also see this is my local terminal. So I'll install Docker here first. First thing you need to understand that package manager will be get changed when you're using Amazon Linux. Here we need to use m as a package manager. So sudo m sudo m update. Okay, it's taking time. Nothing to update. Okay, that's good. Now I'll directly install Docker. Sudo install Docker. Okay, package manager I need to mention m sudo m install Docker. So it's asking for me the yes, please. If you've seen my previous video on Docker, you will able to understand this procedure very easily. There is only difference that in previous video you are using package manager as a APT. In this EC2 instance, we are using package manager as a M. It will take some time. Okay. If I do Docker, you can able to see the Docker flags here. Docker PS I'll do. Yeah. If I do Docker PS, it show that you don't your Docker is not up and running. So do sudo sys ctl status docker. Yeah. When you get this error message, no, cannot connect to Docker daemon at this, you need to check that command the sudo systemctl docker. It what is the status of that? If it's disabled, then you need to make sure start and enable that Docker, and you can do use same command, and you can check status whether it's enabled or not. So I'll do the same things now. Sys ctl docker systemctl start docker. Okay, status I'll like check. It's running, but I need to enable now. So I'll do enable. Yeah, you can see that Docker is enabled now. Docker PS. So it's permission required for sudo. You can see using sudo I can see my what are the containers running. As per now, no container is running here. So we need to add in this user group. Sudo user mode ag docker and your this EC2 instance username. Yes. Yeah. Create a new group, new grp docker, new grp. Yeah. Yeah. You can see now without using sudo, you can able to run our command docker ps docker image. Also, I'll try. Yeah. In previous video, I have shown this all things, so you can check out my previous video. So now I'll do install Git, because my project is on GitHub. So we'll go and pull that project, and we'll build the image here and run container, and we we access that application using public IP address. So we'll do that. Sudo m install git. Yes. Yeah. I'll show that repository. Git GitHub. In my repositories, when you come to my repositories, there is one this one first one, fit tech sales log. You can come here. You if you wanted to fork, then you can fork. I'll copy this link, git clone link. I'll create one folder first. Mkdir project 1 cd project 1 git clone. Yes. Okay. This folder is all installed. You can see now. I'll go inside this folder. As you can see, there are two folders available here. First one is a front end one. Second one is a service one, means backend services. In next video, means I'll create one series that we can do end-to-end project, three-tier project. So we'll deploy first front end only now. CD sales. Yes. Okay. Yes. You can see the front end related files here. I have also added the Docker file, cat Docker file. I'll explain Docker file, this Docker file. Hope you can see this from here. This is a Docker file starts. I'm using base image as an Nginx. Mm, Actually, this Docker file I created for separately for this video, because in this EC2 instance with 1 GB RAM, I cannot build that front end this image because it's too big and it will going to take too much time to building this node, installing this node packages and building it from scratch. So already I built that uh, front end application. I stored it in this. Hope it's there. Oh, let's check. It's in build, I think. It's in build. Let's check whether it's run. It won't run because I don't have dist file here. So it will give error. Docker build. I'll do build this. Let's check if it will give error. Then in build file I have that this thing artifacts of front end. So we'll do build only. We'll mention there in place of dist here. Just a minute. I'll check on my local. This is my local thing. If you want it, then you can skip 1 or 2 minutes. So cd projects, not in this one. I hope I'm in stop only. So okay, let's troubleshoot this. So we'll also understand how to troubleshoot. So I'll come back to my EC2 instance. Docker build t image name front end and current directory because my Docker file is available on current directory. So I'll do this. So one thing we are missing here, we need to do first Docker login. It will ask me the username. This username and password I explained how to get this username and password. I explained in my previous video. Yes, login successfully. I'm able to log into my Docker portal. Let's fail to read Docker file. Yes. Okay, not in that folder. Come back. Yes, come back. Yes. Here it's Docker file is there. We'll go and build. So it's saying you cannot copy sales file dist because it's not available only. Okay, I'll edit this thing. Vi Docker file. Uh, insert I2 build. Hope it's B is capital only. Otherwise, I need to come back and edit. Where is this build? No, B is not capital. Go back. Import SB. Yes. Save. Come back. Run again. Yeah. I'm able to successfully build the application now. Docker images. You can see the Docker image here, the front end one with the latest tag. I'll go and run this application. Docker run d p in Docker file where it is Docker file is. In this Docker file, we export port number as a 80. So first port number, the host machine where we are going to access our application. Second port number will be the Docker file on. So then this image name. What is image? Yes, front end. Okay. Docker PS. It's running now. You can see here. So I'll go and access this using public IP address. Where I'm getting my public IP address here only. Just need to change some hyphen to the dot. Okay. Dot. 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 Yeah, we missed something. Previously, I said the security group things. In security group things, when you are deploy your application into the EC2 instance and you expose some port, then you need to open that port in the inbound rules also. Then only you are able to access that application. So come here, security groups. Okay, edit inbound rules, add rules, custom TCP will be by default. Do ETT. IP address should be anything. Save rules. Control C. Open in different tab. It will take some time, I think. It's not opening it. Docker log. Container ID. Yes, sorry. It's logs, I think. Started process. Application is started. No, then no, check public IP address here also. This troubleshooting things will you'll be understand how to troubleshoot these things. So it will be helpful to you only. And to doing this hands-on, you will get more number of these difficulties. So make sure you are troubleshooting. So what mistake I did is I'm using private public IP address, not a public one. So that's why it's keep on loading. So I'll use now public. Yeah, welcome to Nginx. The Nginx page I'm able to access successfully, but not actual artifacts. I'm not able to access that one. So let's check what we are missing. Cat Docker file. Cat Docker file already did the artifacts on build. So I'll directly go build sales. Yes, in browser only I think. Browser. The previously I did some of the changes, but I'm not able to. I think I didn't push that changes. CD server. Yeah. Yes, I'll go and check my this GitHub logs first, whether it's updated or not. Yeah, it's saying last week. Test Docker saved here only. I think I check. Project is there. Desktop CD. Okay, we'll do some changes in this thing Docker file. Let's see whether it works or not. Okay, browser only I need to change. I'll go and change path. I think vi Docker file is not there. I think here. Yes, come back. Unless vi Docker file. To insert. Yes, we'll go check here. What is this build content here inside browser. Index.html. I think I need to rename this file first because this Angular project's too complicated. Copy. Okay. From build I need to mention. Okay. Let's build and run one more time. Let's see whether it works or not. Docker stop. Stopped Docker images. So image will be there. I don't going to delete image. I'm just going to build one more image on top of that. Means the layer will be added extra. Oh, it's running again. Stop Docker base. Docker stop. Docker build dash t. front end current directory on right. We'll run the application again. Docker ps. Let's check logs. It's running. So Nginx, same response you are getting. I'll do one more thing. Go to build. Go to sales. Browser. Yes. I need to rename this index.csr.html to index.html. So let's do this. I'll use more. It is sudo is not required, I think. Let's check. Index. Ls. Yeah, it's renamed to index.html. So we'll do same thing. I'll stop current running container. Docker stop. Yes. Docker images. Okay, now I'll delete two images because it's bit confusing if I do same thing on top of these things. Docker RMI. Docker images. So no image will be there now. Yeah, I'll go back. Docker file will be there here. Docker build -t front end tag will be latest. Current directory Docker file is available. Let's go. Docker image. Yeah, image is created now. I'll run this image. Docker run st-p 80 content. So it's running. Docker logs. Make sure you're checking logs every time because sometimes you will get without going to next steps, we will get some errors here only. So it's my application is running correctly for now. So you can check when we mention that build sales this thing, no? You can check this also, means whether it's copying correctly or not. CD, whatever I copied from this copy command, I'll do enter. So it's copying correctly. Yes, finally we're able to access. Actually, this one is a front end. We are not connected to our backend services yet. So next video we'll continue deploying that backend services into the EC2 instance. Then we'll create one RDS service in this AWS only. Using that RDS, we'll connect that RDS to the workbench. Then we'll use that credentials to build our backend services. So we can connect from front end to back end to database. Three-layer architecture deployment we'll do. So uh, that's all on this video. We'll connect next week, I think, if it is possible. So thank you for being and your patience. Hope it will be helpful for you for learning. Uh, Thank you.